Today is a get ready with me. I am flying today. I am on reserve, which means I have no idea where I'm going until almost 2 to 3 hours prior to. But I did bid for the weekend, which was Friday, Saturday, Sunday work. And they gave me Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we are Thursday and I am actually leaving today. Couldn't sleep last night. Was tossing and turning. I had a nightmare. I don't know why. I was dreaming that my youngest was stuck in a pond and it sucked her in, and I tried to help her out, and that woke me up. And then I was feeling for her next to me. Crazy. I'm going to be using 50 SPF UVA UVB. I'm going to be up in the air about 35,000 feet in the plane, and the sun is bright, especially during the day. And so I want to protect my skin, make sure I have a good moisturizing base, and that my face is protected from all the rays that could be dangerous. And I do carry this with me at all times. This is CC Cream by It. It's kind of foundation. I like the application, and I like the finish, especially with the sponge. Now I did my hair and you could see some coloring. Anyway, so I could not go back to bed with this stupid nightmare, and I ended up waking up at 3:15 and I couldn't go back to bed until 4 something. Almost saw the sunrise. How fun. Tried to go back to bed, and before you know it, it was time for me to take my kids to school. So I took my kids to school. And just before that, though, I got notification of what my day was going to look like. It's not that bad. I'm going to be C, which means I'm going to be in the front of the plane with the main flight attendant A. So we're going to be in an 800 737, which is the bigger planes, the newer, bigger planes, which I like. We're going to be 4 flight attendants. So, I have 3 trips today. So they're back to back. We don't really get to get out. It's literally like fly the plane, get the flight ready, do your checks, and then board again, and then deplane, do your checks again, the plane. And we're gonna do that 3 times. And I am actually going from Phoenix to Seattle today, and then from Seattle to San Jose, and San Jose to Portland. So it's gonna be a fun day, you guys. I barely have, about 50 minutes in between flights. So that gives you a good 30 minutes deplaning, and that leaves you another 15 minutes barely to kind of get everything ready and settled. So it's gonna be a crazy day. Yeah, Phoenix to Seattle is a 3-hour flight. I'm pretty sure the pilot will get that done within, I want to say, like probably in 2 hours and 45 minutes or less. That's an estimate when they give you the schedule with the 3 hours and 5-minute mark. They usually, depending on if they're going against the wind or with the wind, they usually make it a little bit earlier. So we're hoping so we can get a little bit more time. I am not bringing a lunch this time around, even though I'm not going to have time to eat. But I'm going to be snacking. So I've got some bars with me. I've got some tuna, little tuna packs to hold me over, full of protein. I'm telling you, people gain weight on this job. I just keep losing weight because I don't get to eat as much as I do when I'm home. So it definitely works out for me. I see a lot of flight attendants, you guys. They're literally like seriously bring their whole life on board. They have like 3 bags. They have their main rollerboard, and then they have their lunch, which is fine. And then they have another attachment, on their bags. And it's just so much. Like, not just that, it takes a toll on your back and your shoulders and everything. I bring the bare minimum. Besides, when you're PM, which is what I am, we're meaning afternoon shift, You get there at around midnight, sometimes 1 o'clock by the time you get the shuttle. If the shuttle's there already, if not, you have to wait for the shuttle. You have to call it in. And before you know it, you are at your hotel super late and you're not going anywhere. So why bring so much clothes, right? I mean, yeah, you need some backup just in case they reroute you to Hawaii. But, you know, what, you don't need that much. I know a lot of people don't want to spend too much to eat, but you know, they do offer some sandwiches and some salads at the hotel. Those little delis are open 24 hours. I know it's not the best, but a lot of people I find bring salads and they get so bad by the second day and they end up throwing it anyways. So it's kind of like, I know you're bringing your food and you're trying to stay healthy, but you know, sometimes you gotta weigh the plus and the negative of bringing your food and having too much to load in, too much clothes, too much things. Just stay as simple as you can. We're arriving in Portland at about 11:55. So I don't know if we're gonna get there early. It all depends on the first trip, because obviously if the first trip that you're on is late, then everything else is late as well. So that happens a lot. If you're not on time with the first one, everything else, you know, it's like a domino effect, and everything else is delayed as well. So it is no fun. The fact that I am position C today, I don't have any PAs to do. A has all of the PAs literally. That's why I don't like to be A at all. Thank God I am not. I am so thankful for that. Because it's just a lot of responsibility. Not only are you guiding everyone, but you are definitely making most of the PAs on the intercom, and my fingers hurt from just pushing and then repeating the same thing over and over and over again throughout the day. It's just kind of annoying for me. That's why C is working out just fine for me. I'm happy with that. D does not have any PAs. B does have maybe one PA, one or two at the beginning, and at the end it's no big deal. So I think C, I'm gonna be happy with that. Now my first trip is 3 hours and 5 minutes. My second trip from Seattle to San Jose is 2 hours and 5 minutes, you guys. So we should be able to do it in about 1 hour and 45 minutes, I'm hoping. So that is not bad. We're gonna serve drinks and snacks on board. And then my last one from San Jose to Portland is exactly 1 hour and 45 minutes, which I'm pretty sure will make it within 1 hour and 30. So if we're on schedule and everything is correct, I should be there by 11:55 is what it says on paper. So I'm guessing maybe by 11:30. If everything is good and everybody is checked in and door closes when it should, I'm excited. Today is a 10-hour day is what it says on my paperwork. That's a duty day, so 10-hour duty day. Then I'm blocking at 6 hours and 55 minutes. That's almost like 7 hours of real work because we're not getting paid when we're on the ground. We're only getting paid when the door closes. And when the door closes, that means we are taxiing on the runway and taking off. So total is 6 hours and 55 minutes is how much I'm going to be getting paid, plus the per diem. And the per diem is usually basically every hour spent away from base. Even when you're sleeping, you're getting paid a little per diem throughout the entire day, every day for the 3 days that I'll be gone until Saturday. And I am gonna have to report a few hours prior to, because I want to get there early. I'm always there early. That's just me. I think my report time is about 1:50 and my flight leaves, I think, at 2:30 or something like that. So you always want to be there early. You never know what happens, right? Traffic, there's a lot of construction and stuff going on, especially with the ADOT update that we've been getting. Roads have been crazy under renovation construction right around our airport, so I don't want to chance it. Not just that, I gotta park the car in the parking lot and then I've got to take a shuttle to the airport. So it's not like I'm going to get there in 2 minutes. And then I have a good 40-minute drive to the airport. So I have to calculate the drive there, the wait for the shuttle. Once the shuttle shows up, then drops me off in front of the airport. Then I have to either decide if I want to go through KCM, which is our security area where we can bring, you know, just about anything as far as liquid is concerned and stuff. Obviously not prohibited items, can't do that, but you can bring large liquids. You know, we are exempt because we are in uniform and we are going through our special security checkpoint. But we do get random at some point, and if we do get random, that means we are sent back to the line and we got to go through security with you guys. We get a little bit more priority in that sense. We're still exempt, but we are checked just because we got random at KCM. So then we got to go through your TSA line, and that kind of sucks. But once we are in, then we check in. I usually check in right where I get to the airport. I park my car, but we have to check in online. Or we can check in, there's phones throughout the airport. So once you are checked in, you can make your way to either the lounge where all the flight attendants are, or you can just simply just wait at the gate where everyone wants to ask you questions. Why the flight's delayed, what's going on, what's happening. And then sometimes you also don't know what is going on if the flight's delayed, but then everybody looks at you for answers. I'm just like, I wish I could give you guys answers, but I don't know. I'm just in the dark as you are, you know? I am not the one that isn't the mechanic part of it. I am just helping you fly the plane, and I'm there in case of emergency. And yes, occasionally I do give you drinks, but that's not all that we do. That's why we're trained for days on end to make sure that you guys are safe. And I think I am ready. Let's do it. There we go. I am ready to go to work. What do you guys think? All right, let's go and do this, and let's go kill it. Let's go put my uniform on. I'm gonna go put my uniform on, and I'm ready to go. This is a cute little cream that I picked up. It's a spray cream. I absolutely love it. It's so compact and tiny. I love anything that is tiny and easy to carry because obviously we are always traveling and we live in our suitcases, but it smells divine. If you guys want a link to this product, let me know. Let's go to work.